my wife started going over to this like neighbor guy's house to go swimming. He's got this. They just put in a pool, and my daughter plays with his kids, so it's a neighborhood type of thing. And she goes over there almost every weekend, sometimes twice a week.
Okay, so then meanwhile you get to sit on the couch, drink beer, and enjoy some peace and quiet.
No, I wish, man, but no, I got to go mulch all day, man. I got to work.
Okay, all right. So what seems to be the problem?
So at first, I was okay with it. You know, the kids were there; it was fine. But in the last couple of weeks, my wife is going over there in newer swimsuits, like they're all bikinis and stuff.
Okay.
So I'm like, are you going over there to give everyone a show or something? And she's like, no, I'm sorry. What am I supposed to do? Swim in a dress or something? And she got really defensive. I'm like, no, but you could cover yourself up a little bit. I mean, you're a married woman. You're not single. You're not trolling.
I have a question. When she goes over to this neighbor's house, is it just her and your daughter?
No, I think there's a couple of other like moms with their kids and stuff.
So you've never been invited to go?
No, I've been invited, but like I said, I got to work, so I can actually get a lot more stuff done while they're gone.
So you've never been to this neighbor's house?
No, not inside. I've driven by it. You know, I say hi to the guy when I drive by, but no, I've never been there to swim.
Okay, so is your problem you think maybe your wife is going over there to flirt with this guy? Is that it?
Kinda, yeah, man. I mean, this guy's like he's younger than me. He's good looking. Like he's always jogging by our house with his shirt off, and that's when my wife decides to go check the mail. You know, and now he has her phone number because he texts her all the time when the kids go out swimming and stuff.
Okay.
Have you read any of their texts?
Yeah, you know, I'm married. I read my wife's phone all the time.
All right. What are the texts flirty at all?
No, I mean, basically it just says something like pool day, kids are out, stuff like that.
I mean, I bet you're overreacting. I really think, I mean, the only reason she goes over there is to just sit out with the other pool moms. I mean, like you said, drink margaritas, gossip.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Like, I'd love for that to be true, but what's with all the new, like, skimpy bikinis? Like, some of them are, like, strings and stuff.
See, okay, I'm glad you brought that up. That part was a little fishy to me, too. Like, I know most women do their swimsuit shopping in early spring, and then they buy all their swimsuits for the entire season at once.
I mean, you're right. Most women do shop in the spring, but there was this little thing called coronavirus. Remember that? And everything was closed. And you didn't go try on swimsuits.
Okay, all right. But don't you buy your swimsuits for the year? I mean, you don't wait 2 months and then suddenly buy more swimsuits.
If they were on sale, I would. I mean, I've waited 6 months for something. I want it to go on sale before I bought it.
Yeah, but you gotta see these swimsuits. I mean, like she's never worn anything like this, and now all of a sudden she's got something like her butt hanging out and stuff.
Well, does she look good in them?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Well, maybe she's just doing it to show up her body then in front of other moms. Like, you know, not the pool dude, just the other women.
Listen, you're obviously concerned about this, so I'm assuming you want us to dig around and see if something is going on with your wife and this pool dude, correct?
Yeah, man, that would be awesome.
Okay, what is your wife's name?
Becca.
Okay, and what is the pool guy's name?
Don.
Don. Well, that's our boss's name. What are the odds we call Don and our boss picks up? Okay. How about this? Why don't we text your wife? And Ashley, since we always use your phone, I will volunteer my phone this week. All right.
Good.
So, all right, listen, we're going to text your wife from my phone, and I will pretend that I'm Don and I got a new phone. Why don't we put these wheels in motion? We'll just shoot her a text message.
Okay. What are you gonna? You're not gonna tell her like I'm doing it, right?
No. Here's what I'll write something like, hey, it's Don. This is my new phone number. Should be a good day for a pool day. By the way, would you ever be down for an adults only kind of pool night? Let's see what she says to that, okay? I'll tell you what. Okay. Let's hit a break. I'll get her phone number from you, and then we'll read her answer, like what she writes back on the air when we come back. As you know, before the break, I texted Becca. I texted Mike's wife, and I said, you know, would you be down for an adults-only pool next to this? This is Don. This is my new phone number. She wrote back, am I bringing my husband, or is this like what we talked about before?
Okay, so maybe you're not overreacting.
You gotta be
Mike,
kidding me.
Do you want us to call Becca and figure out what that means?
Oh, hell yeah, you need to call her.
Okay, all right.